One moment, please, guys. There we go. Didn't want to turn it all the way down because still good music. G'day there, mates. My name is Mr. Magilla-Cutti. Welcome back once again to my channel. Today, I'm going to be doing a very different story. One that came from a series that has been in the shadows for quite some time now. This is Gungrave G.O.R.E, the latest entry in a series that has been on and off for quite a number of years now. I remember playing this game back when I was a kid. I think I remember first playing it when I was 8, 10, I don't know. And yes, I was 10 years old playing a game that was about guns, blood, and everything else. Shut up. I was a lot of young kids were into that then. GTA, Call of Duty, all that sort of stuff, so don't be shocked. But anyway, Gungrave is a action shooter game, sort of similar to Devil May Cry, but instead of it being all about the swords and weapons, this is mainly about gunplay, really. Now, it's been many years since I played Gungrave altogether, but it is quite a good game that I did enjoy when I was younger. Anyway, to set the scene of the main character himself, this is going to take a bit, and I'm going to be paraphrasing because I don't remember all the details. We'll be playing as Brandon Heat, aka Beyond the Grave. Yeah, I know. Gotta put in there. Now, Brandon, or rather, Grave as he's called now, is a dead man. Literally a dead man. And that term means he's a undead super soldier that was brought back through a experiment to create undead super soldiers like so. Now, how he died was that he was killed by a former friend of his, who was rising in ranks to be head of a gang. And so, after being brought back, he pretty much hunted him and the rest of the other leaders of that gang down. Well, that gang was distributing a drug called Seed, which changes normal folk into monsters. With the help of a doctor who is long dead now, and a girl who was the daughter of an old lover of his, Mia. I think her name was. Anyway, in the first entry, Mia was pretty much a shy girl, but in the second entry, she's a lot more braver now, mainly because she had to protect Rave while he was being brought back to, which was words, brought back to life. Because dead men require constant refilling of blood in order for them to keep going. Now, there is some other aspect of them going for sheer willpower, but that's a whole different bag of beans altogether. Now, again, I haven't played this game in a long time, so if I'm wrong on the information, please let me know. Anyway, I'm not sure how many other entries in the game there are. All I remember was the first one, Gungrave, and the second one, Gungrave Overdose, and that there was an anime, but that's about it, really. Anyway, I think I've ranted on for quite long enough, so let's get started. But if I do remember this right, this game should be like Devil May Cry, split into chapters, so I'll be doing a chapter an episode.
My name is Quartz, and it's been quite a while since I met Mika. We thought the seed was completely gone, but that wasn't true.
Okay.
Mika and I met after the battle against that scumbag Gonpo, Raven Clan. Unfortunately, I could not catch Gonpo, and I got a severe injury. That is where Mika, as I call her, Boss, and I met. She saved my life. And that grim-looking guy, armed with a huge coffin and 2 guns, was next to her. And then there was the El-Alcangel. This is the group that Boss leads to eradicate the seed. I had to join the team since I owe my life to Boss. Of course, there is also my personal grudge against the Raven Clan as well. So far, we tried our best to stop the spreading of the seed. Boss and I also found out that there was a seed refinery in Scumland. Scumland, or the island, is totally under Raven Clan's control. Raven Clan is a drug cartel ran by 4 bosses. They call themselves a corporate company, but We all know that they are the biggest drug cartel in the world. Jensen Boostmaster. He is one of the 4 bosses of the Raven Clan. There is an intel that he was spotted in Hong Kong. He is a cold-blooded scum that likes to kill people with his katana. But for some reason, he really wants to kill Grave. Big Wushen. She is called the Witch. And she is also one of the 4 Raven Clan bosses. They say that she sings the Song of Death, but I'm not too sure. These rumors are full of lies, so people believe what they want to believe.
Mm-hmm.
Durante. Damn old man. He just seems like an old man on the outside. But he looks suspicious. And watch out for the old man's walking stick, too. And then, there is Gonpo. I met Boss because of this guy. But, no thanks to him, my arm was injured. Although, sometimes, this arm comes in handy. Now Boss and that grim-looking guy Grave have head off to Scumland. They'll contact me soon. Until then, I'll have to keep an eye on the situation as well. You never know when they'll be needing my help.
Okay, I'm not sure if that there is the story from the previous game, but yeah, that's pretty much a summary of this story altogether. Chapter 1, well sorry, Stage 1, Infiltration, Big Wall. Quartz Log 1. Boss and I have identified that there is a seed refinery in Scumland that is responsible for the spread of seed. Grave bars in El-Alcangel and the El-Alcangel team are now infiltrating Big Wall, the gateway to Scumland, to find out the truth about the refinery. That scumbag Gunpo who infected my arm with seed is probably there too. Yeah, so basically, your body, basically, what seed does is, like I said before, once you inject yourself with it, you will start slowly turning into a monster. However, even a small dose has the ability to just slowly spread throughout the body. I'm not sure if it's through force of will, but basically, Mia was infected with seed at one point, where it was slowly affecting her, but it brought her back to life. But she's fine now, thanks to a vaccine that was created by the main mafia boss, and it actually did work. So he's on saving grace in a sense before he died. Okay, I need to stop ranting. And I probably need to turn the volume up a bit, so I'll do that after the cutscene. Is that the coffin? I think it is. Oh yeah, it is. Ask it incoming. Ooh. Well, he knew how to make an entrance. Ooh. Those handguns will be sure to pack a punch.
The site is clear.
I'll wait for the El-Alcangel and pester the wall. You breach, clear, and take control of the area site.
Will do. Okay, just one sec. Audio. Yeah, that's loud enough. Shoot. Shoot at targets with automatic aim. 4 bullets will be fired each time you shoot. So pretty much press R2 to shoot. Beat count. Beat count increases whenever your attack hits a target. When you stop attacking, the flame will die out and the beat count will reset. By keeping up the attack to receive higher beat count, you receive more rewards after clearing a stage. Camera. Pretty much the R button. Control the camera. Navigation. Navigation arrow shows the direction to the next destination. You can follow the glowing markers to the next destination. Auto target. The automatically aim and shoot at targets within the targeting area. Targets closer to the crosshairs will be prioritized. Sorry. This applies to both enemies and destructible objects. Okay.
Grave, watch out! Mafia gangs!
Now, a little bit of a notice about Grave here is because he died. Yeah, I think he's lost the ability to speak. So, I mean, he wasn't much of a talker before, back when he was alive, but ever since he was brought back, I think he's lost his ability to speak. And it took him some time to regain some of his memories. I think that's how it went. Anyway, dodge. Use dodge to evade enemy attacks. Control with the left stick and then square. Dodge shot. Use dodge shot to evade enemy attacks and to shoot while dodging. So do that while dodging.
Nice move!
Can I see if I can try and get the beat counter up?
The enemies are approaching! Grave, there are too many of them!
Not to worry. Now the thing about dead men is they can regenerate if given enough time.
Grave, watch out! Upper level!
Shield. You'll be protected by enemy attacks until the shield gauge is depleted. The shield will start to recover after you avoid taking damage for some time. If you take damage while your shield is down, you will lose HP. You lose HP without a shield. You will die once you lose all your HP, so better be careful there. Death Tornado. Swing Death Hollow in a circle to deflect enemy missiles or knock back enemies. Deflected missiles will fly back towards the source, so press circle while standing still to do that.
Great. You can bounce those rockets back.
Yeah.
Great. They're coming from all sides.
I can see that. Forgotten how good this game was. In fact, it is even better than how I remember it. Oh boy, what's going on here? And what's with this?
Grave, destroy them before they're plugged in the Wasakin spider tank.
The Wasakin spider tank? That doesn't sound good. Funeral Strike. Swing Death Hollow around to attack nearby enemies. You can destroy shields and knock back enemies with the Funeral Strike. So, while moving, press circle.
Great! Use your compass!
Bye-bye. Okay, so I need to go this way. R.I.P. Rip. Raging Immortal Punisher. Execute stun enemies with Rip. Executing an enemy with whip will partially recover your shield. Press L3 to do this while standing next to a stunned enemy. You can earn art score by using execution, demolition shots, and acquiring skills acquired from the lab, excluding Storm Barrage. A chief's art score will be reflected on the reward screen you receive after clearing the stage. Oi! Ow! So pretty much just keep shooting everything up.
Great! They're coming from all sides!
I can see that. Slow missile there. Ah. And another thing to keep in mind, you gotta be standing still to reflect those attacks. Otherwise, no go. You know what that is.
Great! The doors!
I see him. Someone's keeping my score up. Death Spear. Charge of Cerberus to use Death Spear. Cerberus is the name of the handguns he uses. A bit of lore here, so I'll just paraphrase this part. There are three guns for the Cerberus series. The ones he uses are the left and right heads, since Cerberus is a three-headed dog. Now the center head, however, is not so much as a handgun, but rather a really big cannon that hardly anyone can wield, except for one particular dead man who was in the second game. He's dead now, of course. So yeah. Anyway, to use this, hold down the R2 button, then release.
They have shields!
Someone's for the shields. Will do.
Grave, watch out! Raven Clan forces!
Now time does stop here by the looks when you use those execution strikes. So pretty much just shoot everything to get that B score up. Death Hook. You can use Death Hook to grab enemies. Note that some enemies cannot be grabbed. Press R1 to use this. A grabbed enemy can be used as a shield. Your shield will start to recover after you avoid taking damage for some time while grabbing an enemy. So press R2 to shoot one grab and then throw it with R1 when that grab. Chase. Chase a target and charge into a group of enemies. The chase target and any nearby enemies will get damaged, so hold R1 to do that. Nice.
Great! Watch out!
I see him. So this is definitely a good tactic to use when your shield is low. Ah. Grab Rip. You can fire a death hook at stun enemies and execute them with Rip. Executing an enemy will partially recover your shield, however, this only works against enemies that can be grabbed. Chase Rip. You can fire a death hook and use Chase to execute stun enemies with Rip. Again, this will partially recover your shields. Thank you. Hey, get back here. Demolition Shot. Demolition shots are ultimate skills that consume demolition points. You will partially recover HP when using demolition shots, depending on how many demolition points are consumed. Demolition gauge and point. Whenever your attack hits a target, the demolition gauge fills up. Once the gauge gets completely filled, you gain 1 demolition point. I see it now. Oh yeah! So definitely good to use on a group of enemies. Don't know why they're going blue like that, but it can't be good. Burst mode. Rapid fire a volley of bullets towards a target. While you can rotate the camera during burst mode, you cannot move. So press while standing still, and then hold it to initiate the skill, and use the camera to rotate. Jesus, that's awesome. Hold on a sec, guys. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Headset went dead, so I had to leave it on charge for about 10 minutes or so. Alright, back to it.
Great, watch out for rockets!
Damn it, reset my counter. I see him. Wrong one. Lock on. Activate lock on mode to target enemies. In lock on mode, you can only shoot at the locked on target. So hold L1 to do that, and change the lock on with the right stick. Boss battle. Powerful bosses are waiting for you. Bosses might have different combat patterns. You will need to adapt to attacking methods in order to defeat them. And I just realized I haven't been using demolition shots in a while. Wasp skin. Death Machine Wasp skin. A powerful weapon. I couldn't read all that.
We're too late! Wasp is alive!
That's not a problem. Wrong button. Oh dear. Jesus. And there goes my brake gauge. Sorry, beak gauge. Well, that takes care of that. Playtime. BSSBD. Wow, my R score is really low. What do I need to get for the? You know, I'm going to ask for the beast count. Jesus. But well, I just need to try and get better. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. Defeats is tricky when you get surrounded by enemies. Use your funeral strike to attack nearby enemies. I'll keep that in mind. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. This is definitely something different and something familiar at the same time. Because, again, Gungrave was back on the PS2 era, so things were a little bit different back then. This one is definitely a lot more refined. I did hear there was a Gungrave game that was for the VR, and sadly I don't have a VR, so I can't play that. But I'm just glad to actually be playing another Gungrave game and see that it is still alive and kicking. No pun intended. Anyway, so that's going to have to do it for me, guys. I'm going to be doing this chapter by chapter, so yeah, we're going to leave it at that. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to hit that like button. Also, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and show support for the channel. I would very much appreciate that. And with that all being said, I better get going, so thank you all again, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves, and drive safely out there, people. Bye-bye, take care, have a good time.